Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside a commercial property I bought a couple months ago. Going to give you an update on what we've done and also getting a tenant here. Show you the outside first, and of course, make sure you check out investformore.com for all my rental properties. I have a cool little page under my resources where you can see all my rentals, what I bought them for, what they rent for, all that good stuff. So on the outside, we restained all the wood. There's a giant fence here before we took down. Still needs a little bit of work, but definitely looks a lot better just from doing some tree trimming and other stuff. There's a before video when I first bought this that I'll link to in the description or comments, and you can see that. But lots of trees. Could barely even see this building when I first bought it. And I bought this for $292,000. It's about 7,400 square feet, but half of that's in the basement, which is unfinished. We put up a little fence, had to replace some air conditioning units, also replace that fence right there on the outside. So haven't done a whole lot of work. Had one of my employees do most of it, but as you can see, that's a pretty busy road right there, A&W right there, so it's definitely a very commercial spot. And we do have a company that wants to lease it from us. It's not official yet, but hopefully soon we'll get a lease in place and start making money. So we did some basic repairs here. It was split up in 2 units as a dentist's office and like a doctor's office before. And so our idea was to kind of fix up the front unit a little bit, make it look decent, and then we try and rent the back unit. Our contractor just blew out most of the electrical. He found a live wire he thought was dead, so the lights aren't on, but at least back here. We painted, redid all the flooring in this front unit, put in these counters, and added this wall to make another office. So nothing too crazy, but we did try and make it look a lot nicer. Just Home Depot commercial flooring. We will put that toilet where it goes, and put a new cove, new paint. There's that office there. And back here, I gotta finish the flooring back here. There's a little room we demoed, had a counter in there. Another office here. And there's kind of a little half bathroom. An office here. And then we added that counter, which you can't see very well. And again, we just had all the lights on, but of course you can't see. Here, maybe if I open this. This is the kitchen that we put in the little break room. So we still have to put counters and appliances in there. So that's about the work we did in the front unit. And we actually had an agent call me a little while ago and say, hey, is this for rent? We saw you're working on it. And he has an oil company that was looking at this front unit, and they've decided now that they want to lease the whole upper level for, well, right around $4,500 a month. So we're working on getting that in place, the lease signed. But if we do that, we may end up finishing the basement as well. But I'd be ecstatic to get this place rented for $4,500 on a 3-year lease. You can see the bathroom we did some work on as well, new tile, toilet, sides. And then this back area, we've made a ton of changes we'll show you too. So all these little rooms were set up for a doctor and had sinks in them and counters. So we took all those out to make them just plain office space for, obviously the oil company. And we would do this anyway, so you can see we capped off the plumbing on everything. And then in here, if you look at the before video, there's a big giant counter running along there, and these walls kind of made some really weird choppy areas back there. So we took all that out, Gonna make this one big open space. Again, the oil company is hoping to have that. I'm thinking most any company will want that as well because it wasn't very usable before. So we'll have those. There's more bedrooms or offices back here. This is where the contractor just had a nice little fire almost, where he touched the hot wire and it blew most of the electric. And we're also gonna replace quite a few of these windows. They're just single pane now, we're gonna put in double pane. We'll take a look downstairs real fast. One other thing we had to do that was a major cost was replace a bunch of the heating system. You can see they're working on it. But they had huge weird furnace system here with actually fiberglass vents, which were 50 years old and degrading. So we had to replace the vents with real vents so people wouldn't be breathing fiberglass while they're working. So we did that. And then down here you can see replace a lot of the vents in here. So the plan, if we get this top space leased, which I think is 90% a go, is to finish that one basement unit I just walked through with the dirt into another commercial space. And then hopefully I can get that leased, get this upper spot, have it all leased, and then I can refinance into a longer term bank loan, probably take almost all the money out that I've invested with down payment repairs and still make a couple $1,000s a month in cash flow on this building. So should be a pretty decent investment if all goes as planned. We're probably going to spend $70,000 on the work here with the flooring, the paint, the heating system, some of the plumbing work, outside work, and all of that. But like I said, when this building is done, if it's all rented, it's going to be worth close to $500,000 probably. So definitely be ahead of the game, and I'll keep you guys updated on the progress and how it goes. One side note, commercial is completely different for leases. If you're ever interested in getting a commercial, there's gross leases, triple N net leases, just a lot of crazy stuff to consider, tenant improvements, finishes. So it's been a lot of fun and interesting learning all of that as I go. But I'll be sure to do a video and write some articles on that eventually. All right, thanks for watching. Please leave comments below if you have questions or any high fives you want to get me, or if you want to tell me how horrible I am, that works too. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and check out investformore.com if you want more information on what's going on with me.